Welcome to Sass of Sabrina. This is the channel where I try one new thing a week and post however it turns out. I hope to inspire you to try something new of your own or make you laugh if my process is funny. This one won't be funny. This is the done project that I'm just going to walk you through. I did board and batten vinyl siding for the first time. I watched just a couple videos and then I thought I'd give it a go. But I wanted to walk you through it because none of the videos showed me how to do the J molding. They started it from the J molding being on and they didn't show you the J molding or the corners or the leveling or anything. So I'm just going to remove a couple pieces and then I'll show you everything. So I started with my upper strip with a level to make sure that everything was in place. And this has to be loosey-goosey. I'm not going to move it because this is dried caulking and everything, but this can't be tight. All of your nails have to be so that everything can wiggle and move and expand and contract with the different temperatures and weather. So I did my upper J mold, my bottom J mold, and then this is a straight cut for my side piece and it fits right in. I used 1-inch galvanized steel roofing nails. Everything I watched recommended that, and also everything I watched recommended finding your center piece, measuring out your pieces of your board and batten width, and then finding out your starting and your end piece so that they could be the same width on both sides, so that you don't have one side that's wider than the other side, just for aesthetic purposes. So mine just happened to fit perfectly in place. So this is the front piece. So this is what my board and batten piece looks like, and that edge right there fits right into the J mold, and you don't need a starter strip or utility strip or anything like that to fit it in. So mine just spaced out perfectly, and you don't want to cut them to height to fit perfectly. You want to again leave about maybe 1/4 of an inch so that they can wiggle, so that they can contract and expand with the weather. So I can't do this while holding the camera, and this is up a level, and I don't have a tripod that is this big, but you literally just pop them into upper J mold and lower J mold. I just used tin snips to cut these. As you can see, that is where my cut line was to be, and I just used tin snips. There was a couple videos, that's what they used to cut them, so I had them, and then that's just what I used. I didn't need another starter strip in here because this piece that I cut off of a board and batten fits perfectly, and it matched, as you saw from the beginning of the video, it matched perfectly from one side to the other. This project did not take me that long at all. The whole thing with cutting everything and putting the caulking on from start to finish was probably about an hour. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and it's not a hard project. You just have to be patient and just work with the math and go through it. So I'm going to pop that back in. So once you have your piece in place, you just pop it into the groove, to the one ahead of it. I couldn't do it off camera. I mean, on camera it was too much to hold. I needed both hands. And then you just slide that all into place. These ones are not actually secured down, but everything is fairly like as snug as it needs to be. So that's my DIY board and batten for the first time. If I forgot any tips that I learned in research, I will put them in the description down below.